Okay, here we are. Hello. Hello, everyone. It's Kathy, Bonnie, filling up our chat. Christmas cheer. Thank you so much for putting all that fun stuff in the chat. Hi, Stephanie, Laura. How is everyone tonight? We got 10 in the chat so far. Can you believe we have made it? We have arrived at the 12th day of the 12 days of Christmas live sales for Becky of Vintage Viking Treasures YouTube channel and beyond. So, hi Melinda, good to see you. How's the weather down there? Did you guys get a little bit warmer today? We had a little bit more overcast, and it was nice, but it was just overcast. Geneva, hi. There's Kristen. Welcome, Kristen. How are you tonight? We've done it. We've all arrived. We're all here. I still have a voice so far. We'll be working on that tonight to see if I keep it or not. The last couple nights, it's been questionable whether I had much voice left. It was quite grovelly. So, no, you're in the low 40s still? See, low 40s here is not too bad, but you guys got that humidity, so I understand. I know, Laura, that's what I keep remembering people say the last couple years we've done this. So, 32. You could get snow. As Kim so kindly informed me, we have snow in the forecast coming up. I haven't even gone and looked at the forecast to even see what it's like. So 52. Enjoy it, Miss Stephanie. It was overcast here today. Cast. 23. Oh my goodness. You guys are getting a chilly up there in the north. Eastern. Wow. Yeah, you guys, I mean, I must have to go look at a weather map and see. Apparently you got some cold pushing down from the north. Hi, Sherry. Welcome in. Good to see you tonight. And hi. Maybe rain. No, Kim, love you to death. You just keep coming in with all the such great news on the weather front for us. So, yeah, lots and lots of rain coming. Well, we do in lots of parts of the country. We need the moisture. We've needed the moisture. I think we got more snow in November here in Colorado Springs, at least, and in some of the mountains than we had last winter altogether or something like that. I don't know. Lena Ray, welcome in. Good to see you tonight. So, it's been a crazy day. And then there's Texas. Of course, Miss Sherry. We can always count on Texas, right? In Vegas or Phoenix area, like where Picasso Cat is. For some nice toasty temperatures to be nice and comfortable. If I could live somewhere that would be around 70 something degrees year round, no humidity, not a lot of bugs, not a lot of snakes and creepy crawly things. What else do we need? Lots of good thrift stores and stuff like that. That's where I would want to live. Like that would be my dream place to live. So, hi, Mom. Good to see you. Oh, see, there she is. Looking up the forecast for her. We spent most of the afternoon over at Mom's house today. And had some time with family over there. So, yeah, it was kind of a crazy day for us. So there's no such place. That's kind of what I'm starting to come to the conclusion of as well. So, because every time I think we're like, oh, it's so comfortable here. And then we're like, now there's humidity. Oh, now it's too cold. You know, it's just one of those things. One of your cousins is down and yeah. But there's a lot of creepy crawly things down there. And then it gets like 100 and something degrees in May. because that's when we were there this last year. It was really warm in May, which was too warm for me. So just gonna put it out there, get it out of the way so everybody knows. Long and short of it, we had a super long day before we even got over to Mom's. And somebody ran into Jeff's car sitting out in front of our house. So we've dealt with that for a while today. But it's been interesting. But we're here. We're going to do this. So we're going to go to Gnomes. Yep. One of those kind of crazy things. Poor Jeff's car has been 3 times in the 26 years we've lived here. Somebody has run into Jeff's car that's just been parked right in front of the house. This time, though, they really did a doozy on it. So we get to, no, Jeff wasn't in it. The lady wasn't hurt. She's a neighbor from down the street. Hi, Em. Welcome in. Good to see you. Yes. So we've just been working our way through all that crazy stuff. And we had stuff to do today. So, I know, exactly. Cars, can't live with them. You can't live without them. It's such a big pain in the butt. And so we'll be working through that over Christmas vacation. Super, super fun. Yeah. So regardless, not what we were planning on doing this morning for sure. So let's do it super duper fast. Just in case you don't know, Becky, Vintage Viking Treasures, again, we're on the 12th day. Thank goodness. Thank you for the hearts, guys. That's awesome. I appreciate it. Yeah. So all of our purchases from these 12 days have been in open boxes, and they will be all shipped together. And the plan was to have names that I could draw tonight live, but y'all are going to need to trust me. I have a list of all the names. I can show you that. And see all the names right here. We're going to write all those down, throw them in a pot, draw out a name for our grand prize of free shipping from the whole 12 days. And I will announce that on the community tab and probably on Instagram as well. So there will be that to come up when we're all done, because I do want to include anybody who has purchases tonight as well. And I'm just glad that Kathleen and MJ live close and we're going to meet up with them, because I didn't want to ship that puzzle file. So, have questions, throw them in the chat. Kristen is our super mod in for the evening. Kim is watching and listening in the chat. She's around tonight as well, I think, since she's giving us fantastic weather reports. And what else? I think that's the majority of it. Little truncated portions of calling. Going once, going twice, last call sold is what I usually do. What we've been doing for 12 days is last call and sold, but you still get a chance to make an offer on something if you have put an offer on it in the first place. So I know we're going to have like our own little mod party, get together, friend, Christmas, whatever, something, celebration, and go from there. Lena Ray, I have seen her she popped in the chat. Yvonne did. I know I've seen that she has posted a couple things on Instagram. She's posted some new videos. She was in a group chat yesterday, so she's recuperating. Hello, Margaret. Yay, Tennessee is in the house. Thanks for coming in tonight. So, yep, thumbs up are great. Thank you all for, I have some new viewers, new buyers. new, hopefully subscribers. And, we're all friends here. It's a great way to be able to hang out with your friends and just have a good time in the chat. No need, you don't have to buy anything. Come in, hang out, see what you want. I do have a couple people who are have been claiming things through email. And speaking of which, because of circumstances this morning, I have not gotten back to you. But I did see that my friend Sharon, I have an email from you, and I'm working on that still. I did see about the gnome, so we got him claimed for you as well. And we have our few bonus items to start before our last theme of the night. Hi, Miss Cindy. Welcome in. Jeff and I were just in Tennessee. We had a great time hanging out in that area. About from, what do we call it? Is it Kodak? All the way down to Gatlinburg. I spent 3 or 4 days in there, and then over and visited Stephen for a little bit before we came home. And very beautiful. Gorgeous country. So I have, as we talked about it, we have an empty gnome advent calendar now. I have the last 2, but I am going to, I'm going to claim this one for myself. I'll show you the last 2. We have the sparkly two-tone gray gnome. That was second to last day, and our big one that came in the last day. Look, it's our lady the one and only lady that came out of the whole month, and she's a reindeer. She's adorable, so I'm going to keep her myself. She's got little sequins on her hats. I will watch this. We're going to hang her up right here, like that. She's going to hang out with me. Oh, watch. There, I hung her up right there. You can't see her. I'll turn her. So, anybody else interested in the final choices of the gnome ornaments? You want more description of them? Whoop, come on, snow cone gnome. You stay on there. Browns, greens, reds, tans, grays, all the things. These are the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which is not bad, out of our 24 gnomes. If anyone wants to give a gnome a home. Son lived in Knoxville. Yeah, it's a nice, we drove through there a couple times too. So yes, I love them. I have a few around. That's one of the things I need to work on is rearranging that for next year as well. So, okay, that was our gnomes. And here's our bonus fun item for the night that I found. This is the Polish pottery ornament that is in the shape of a Christmas tree. Oh, Midge is in it too. Give the gnome a home. Midge, which one would you like, hon? Oh, pull it back over here. I have. If there's something you like to see again, you just let me know. We have some that are sweater, fleece, all the things. And then we'll come back to this guy. And yes, hey Midge, welcome in. Good to see you. I'll measure this while we're thinking about it. It's 4.5 inches tall. I apologize. I'm still, doesn't matter what I do. One of the red ones. Okay, I have the sweater with 2 grays, white, red, plain old velour red. This one has like sparkles with painted blue, white, green stripes on the red. And the other ones are mostly greens, browns, and grays. So you can go red, gray, and we'll call this one blue. And that's just as easy for all the things. Kind of fun. It's hard for me to find gnomes for my Scandi shows, and I thought this is a great way. This sweater one. You got it, Miss Midge. Thank you so much. And I put all my pens, filled up my my pen holder, but I didn't get one out to write with. Thank you, Midge. So I'll bring this back up while I write this one down. Perfect. So it has the pottery sticker on the bottom. It has a number 7. So I'm wondering, I still got a little goo from the tag. Been trying to get that off. Actually, it's what's doing now is smearing the ink from the tag that's on there. So I'm wondering if maybe 2007, that's what that means. This little Christmas tree Polish pottery was a $5 start, if I didn't say that part. I hope not. We were just talking about that with my my aunt who had back surgery. She's like, you never realize how many things you drop on the floor until you're not supposed to bend over to pick them up. So, all right, we got MJ in at 5. Kathy, let us know whether you'd like to be on that guy. I'm going to put this in here for Midge. Kathy is out. Oh, what's everything back there? Well, this should be fun tonight. Midge is in its Midge. MJ is in at 7. We can count it down. And, oh, M's coming back in. Or was she in before? Oh, Emma's in there and I missed it. Yeah. She had her surgery back in August. So she said she'll be done with PT in mid-January. So thank you for keeping me straight. You're probably going to need to do that more than once tonight. And we're only on the second item. So we're all good. M. Brown. Last call. Perfect. Thank you so much. You go over here. No rolling off the counter. One of my favorite movies, Princess Bride. Oh, you had a nap this afternoon. Wonderful. They're calling them a pair of toothpick holders, shot glasses, toothpick holders, whatever you want them to be. You know, paper clips, rubber bands, but $4 start. This one says it's got, I can't remember his name. It's got him on one side and it says, no more rhyming and I mean, no more rhymes and I mean it. And there's Andre the Giant's character and he says, anybody want a peanut? Great lines of a great movie. Come in a handy dandy, cute little box. So if anyone is interested in the Princess Bride double toothpick holder set, it's a $4 start. We just, at the beginning, Caitlin, my middle child, she's like, don't you remember this line? And I was like, no. She's like, it's in Princess Bride. I'm like, sorry, I don't remember that. I'm like, it's in the part where they're going, marriage is what brings us together. She's like, no, not in there. Exactly. Inconceivable. She had to go look it up and prove my memory. So, all right, putting those to the side. And I wanted to offer this one more time before we got to our main category. Holy cow. I can't swallow and talk at the same time. I had gotten these little LED light strands. I believe it was on one of my road trips in May. And I had them available. And then, right? And then I saw them at a vendor mall and I realized exactly what they were for. They're $1 a piece. This is so this is white and the LED lights. I'm gonna see, is there any of them? Oh, we'll just open one. Maybe. There's one I can open. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 of the white. And then I have 4 of the multicolor strands available. So we're just going to pull out the little stopper, turn them on. So, white lights that could go in anything you wanted for like a little assemblage. But what I figured out is these are shaped like a cork. So you can put them inside a bottle and put this on the top of the bottle, and you can turn it on and off and light up something inside the bottle standing up in a display. And I went, I know exactly what those are now. So I'm reoffering them to tell you that they are cork bottles. But I mean, you could put it off to the side. It doesn't matter how you use it. But I think that's what they designed them for in the first place. So, well, I have 14 of the white available. So I guess we'll just start we're starting at the top, and I'm going to have, well, if Kathleen wants more than all of them, then that would be the next thing. Where are we going to be on this? I think we're going to have to just work our way through and spread them out, Miss Kathleen. So Bonnie was in first, unless somebody, well, okay. So then that's the next question. Okay, you'll share. And I'm guessing that with people putting in the numbers, they're saying the number of the quantities they want. Okay. So I'm going to go with Kristen, you telling me where we are at the top. I didn't think they'd be that popular. So I'm going to watch over here. Right, you could, I mean, you can bid more if you wish to. I would love for them to be able to be spread out a little bit for everybody to have some. How about we just put it out there like that? So Bonnie claimed 2, 1 white and 1 multi. Got it. I got 2 for Bonnie. And then while I write, I will wait for you to tell me who's next. Oh, I got rubber bands. Here we go. Perfect. Laura. Laura claims 2 white. Got 2 white for Laura. Hi, Hala. Maritza, how are you tonight? I'm like, hello. Hola. Sorry. Okay. Should we go through and see who else wants what, and then we'll come back to you? Is there enough to do that? What do we have? What were other people putting in, just out of curiosity? So we had Laura was in. I know Kristen's looking at it. I'm just going to do a rough count quick. Cindy gets 2. Midge got 2. Okay. That works. So if we have Midge in for 2, I know I'm not saying it backwards. And then Cindy would get 2. And then, right, then Kristen's asking the right next question. Cindy B, 2 white. Ooh, rubber bands are my best friend right now. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I'm going to go up and make sure I have everybody. So we got Bonnie with 2. Got it. Laura had 2. Got it. Cindy B has 2. Midge has 2. Oh, Kathy. All right. So if we have everybody through except for Kathleen, I have in my hands 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 white and 2 multi-strands available. Maybe I counted wrong in the first place. 7. Yeah, I counted wrong in the first place. Not your fault. My fault. All right. Sorry. Got it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for Kathleen, and then it spreads it all around. Perfect. I can't. 1 times. Got it. All right. Everybody good? I know. It's all right. I'm going to come. Don't you worry. I will keep your memory for you, Miss Kathleen. Don't worry at all. Okay. So those are our bonus items. Okay. The category for tonight, I have been thinking about on and off, seeing if I could have enough stuff for a couple years, actually. And I found a few more things and put it together with it. So tonight's category is, I've called it letters in my head. I have alphabets. I have letters for people to like, in a couple different forms. I have some blocks. I have some wooden letters. I have some of the big white ones that like go in the whiteboards. I've got a couple different game style ones. And what I figured I would do is just go through each style and see if there were, in my head, sometimes it sounds way more great in your head to start with, is that these would be fun for, say, putting initials in a miniature display, or writing out a word if we wanted to try and write out a word, or names. So that's where we're at. Couple different things. I figured we'd go style by style, and then take requests of anybody who was interested in something that style, if that makes sense. Okay. I mean, everybody got the lights that they wanted, right? Because Kathleen is right. By morning, she'll be like, oh, what'd I get? I don't. Just make sure you tell me, and we'll write it down. She won't miss another one or two. No worries. She's probably already taken her gummy for tonight. Okay. Sounds good. I just kept finding some really fun, what reminds me of like the children's magnets from Fisher Price, from the schoolhouse. But these are like super great color painted wooden letters. So this kind of style comes in all random colors, and there's a couple different styles. So like there's a couple different sizes of, they're backwards to you guys, sorry. There we go. Like this. So, right, you could put magnets on the back of them. You could put them on, frames. You could do all sorts of fun crafting stuff. I know you guys have way more creative ideas about all this stuff than I do. So I still thought it'd be, I'm like, somebody's got to love these. However, this style in the wooden ones, I don't have the whole alphabet. I am missing several letters. And basically I was going to do, $1 each on the letters. So these big, it's going to be a bear to remember to turn them the other way around so they're not backwards to you guys. So in the wooden letters, I have, just so we're out there, 4 A's, 2 B's, 3 C's, no D's, 4 E's, 2 F's, no G's, 3 H, 3 I's, no J's, 3 K's, no L's, no M's, 4 N's, no O's, 2 P's, no Q's, 4 R's, 5 S's, 1 T, 1 U, no V, W, X, 1 Y, and no Z. I don't know if that helps you all or anything. I mean, one of the, like if you have a short name, there's a start of Kari's name. Or initials. There's K-A-R. Speaking of cars. No, I know. Isn't that the funniest thing? So there. See, like there's Kari. Put it up on the shelf, make magnets, do displays. Christy Bean, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. 1 Y. I have 1 Y. You're claiming my Y? You got it. And I think some of these are going to be the style, the basic quick claim style. And, oh, I hear what you're saying. Why? And the C. Okay, you want your full name. Is that what we're saying? Oh, Kristen, I might have opened up a big can of worms. C H R I S T Y. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a couple options. So there's a couple different color options. Okay. Do you want to go more pinks or more primary colors? CHRISTY. Because we only had 1 T, 1 Y. There's got to be another C hanging out here. There it is. Primary. Okay. This is going to be like Scrabble, isn't it? Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. I think that's the only option we have there. So, okay, more primary colors. Here's the beginning that I have, and then I will ask you which you think in the middle. So I have CHR, blue, yellow, red. The T and the Y, we don't have any choice on. They're both red. And then this S is a green. So the question would be whether you want a bright yellow, a pink, or a pale blue in the middle for an I. No, this particular group, they're a little bit different sizes, Kathy, if that makes sense. All right. And I kind of like it with the bright pink in the middle, but if you like the yellow, kind of breaks it up because you'd have yellow at the end and yellow at the beginning, and it would all coordinate. Or you have a pastel blue. Yellow, you got it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can count. 7. We got Christy for 7 letters. Perfect. All right. These are about, this particular one's about 3/8 of an inch deep, and the biggest ones are just about 2 inches tall, and then the other ones, well, they're just not as, let's put it this way, like the E's are a little bit different in the depth like that. So, Christy, I got you. Thank you so much. All right. Kristen, right? No Leo, correct. So then Maria would like a K and wants to see the other colors. You got it. K, K. There's supposed to be 3 of them. We have a lighter blue. It's not quite the, for crying out loud. The A doesn't let me pick it up. So it's a little bit lighter than the cobalt blue, but it's not as pale as the pastel blue. And I have a bright yellow or a pastel yellow for K's. Well, let's not do that. let's not go there tonight. Just saying. Which color K would you like, Mom? And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 styles. Yeah, right. Don't need to do that one. I would think you'd like either one of them. There's no M, so that doesn't help us any. Pastel yellow, you got it. Thank you. Perfect. So, all right, you guys go there. That's a good question. Are you just trying to make names with the letters I was missing? Move this out of the way. Okay, we want to be on the lookout for those letters to make that. Okay. So, was there any other requests on the painted wooden letter choices? We can't do Melinda either. We got her covered a couple weeks ago, though. I know. There was some pastel purple. And if I make some word just by randomly holding these up, heaven help me. Not my intent. The E's don't want to cooperate. I know. We need to buy a vowel, don't we? All right. Again, wanted to offer you guys something a little bit different before they get bagged up and put in my booth. Yay! I'm so glad you like that, Melinda. Makes me happy. All right, so let's go with one of the bigger styles I have. These are, I didn't, this could be fun. I didn't look and see what numbers. Oh, right. Noel. That would be the other one. This round are the big Mattel plastic blocks that are about 2 inches by, they're 2 by 2 by 2 each direction, like a regular block. These lived outside, so they were probably in somebody's playhouse. I did do some scrubbing, but we have a little bit of some dirt. But I mean, I don't know if we could get it even more off, but the lighter color, like the yellow, has a little discoloration because these were sitting outside in the weather when I picked them up. So, multiple questions. Either if anybody wants to do initials in this style, and or if somebody wanted to buy the whole group, I can tell you how many there are all together to start with. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, or 28 total. So we're obviously missing some sort of something, but they came in red, yellow, and blue. Oh. Okay, now she's testing my. So you want me to see if I can spell princess with these big block ones. P R. And they say on them, I do $1 a piece on any of these letters. 1971 Mattel, made in the USA. And I assume this is probably some sort of the plastic code. PRIN. C B. I feel like I'm in kindergarten. S. Well, we are lacking an extra S. I can spell princess, but no princess. So then that is up to you. And it looks like we have a couple vowels, but we got to be missing something. So, right. So one missing S. A, B, C, D. Let's see, what am I missing? I thought about it with those small letters. I didn't think about looking for these ones ahead of time. I, K, L, M, N, O, P. Oh, that's what we're missing, a Q. PQ. And there we go. T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. So I'm missing the Q, and I have A, E, I in double letters and a single O and U. Well, you know, we'll just use that for an excuse right now, Kathy. So, all right. And then what did I say there was? So 28. If somebody wanted the whole set, like for a kid's block set, I would start it at $15, which is basically 50 cents a letter. All right. Did I miss anything else? You know, well, this is true. Kathy, I was like, once, that's what I told Jeff. I said, between the numbers of the days, the dates of the days, the times, I figured one mess up for when we were starting isn't too bad considering. And we fixed it ahead of time before it became a problem. So here is that whole bucket. And they are probably about 3 pounds, just FYI. Okay. Like I said, this is a total brainchild, and I didn't know if it would work or not, but you know, here we are. You guys get the choice. I get to test it out on you, regardless. Okay. That one's gonna go to the side. Let me try this one. This one's taped shut, hopefully, so we don't have a mess. Okay. Okay. These ones are, I don't know if this is, it tells you anything. EAT, I don't know, whatever that word is. I'm not even trying it. They are tile letters like this. They look to me kind of like they were on a game or something. Someone had organized them at one point. I don't know if they have stayed in that organization. Let's check. Let's check Leo. That one has vowels. L-I. They look to be lowercase as well. I'm gonna chase around an O. H-I-J-K. L. This one is, was it L-E or L-I-O? I totally can't find it back. I think it was E-O, like Noel. Ish. L-E-O. Okay. What we're, I think just for consistency, let's do $1 a letter. They're all lowercase. So here's what this bin looks like. It looks like we have vowels in here. B, C, D, F, G, J, H, K, L. This one's missing its sticky note, and then we have N, M, P, Q, R, and then V, W, X, Y, Z. So this should be what's in the middle, F, G, H, J, K, L. That should be what's in this one here. And these ones are, these tiles are 7/8 tall and 5/8 inch wide. All right, Miss Kathy. You got it. I'm wondering if, let me look on the back side. I thought there was something written. Oh, there's where it is written. It says made in China. Okay, Miss Kathleen. I'm going to do that. That should be doable on this one. And I will work on that one. Not while everybody is watching me, so we could get it pulled out. Not a problem. So yeah, like I said, all lowercase, and they do. It does a little bit. So they kind of have a big spacing between them like this. I don't know if there's spaces in here. That would be a good question. So put the I back in there. So I'm guessing if you want Leo as a name, I'm guessing you don't want lowercase, but that's just, I'm going to take a stab at it. Just let me know. L-E-R. Got it. Yeah. Those are fun plastic size tiles. All right, I'm going to show you the next style I have. Oh, come on. I left these things taped shut so I wouldn't make a mess of them on the floor or coming out of the drawer. Speaking of which, that's the next thing I did is I promptly got a door jammed tonight. Right after I got all the letters out of it. So Jeff gets to work on a project for me while his car's not going anywhere. These are vintage letters. This is the box. Hello, Angela. Good to see you. How are you doing tonight? There's nothing written on the box for where they were, like who made them or anything. We have, okay. Like I said, it is taped within an inch of its life. They are divided up into nice little cubbies. Whole bunch of different letters. They are 1 inch tall and the capitals are about 3/4 inches wide. They have the little pegs on them. They remind me of like the old menu board style letters. So, and there are, it looks to be all capitals. I have numbers. I have some punctuation. Oh yeah, we're a few of these didn't stay where they're supposed to, but we'll get there because they're labeled. And that's a G. Well, I was looking for an L and I have G's in that one. Let's see. Not C, L. L, E. Now they're going to be backwards because these ones don't, they're not the same backwards and forwards. No, they're not going to be backwards. They're perfect. Leo. But they do have the little tabs on them. If you wanted to, you could probably pop those off and or you could use them for like gluing to make it stand up. Right. This is a great box because they're all they should be easy to find. The M's like hanging out in the N, the L section. So and then while we're contemplating this one, just so everybody knows, I also have, I figured this would end up being a little bit more. Let me show you all the different kinds I have. I have this bag of letters. They are similar in that they have the pegs on the back, but they're a different font. I think it's similar to the typewriter font. And these are 2 inches tall, and that U is, excuse me, almost 1 3/4 inches wide. Exactly. So, well, the O is much wider. They look to be mostly capitals. And nobody organized this one. These are neat. Okay, let me see what I can find super fast. So like here's an M. The M is over 2 inches wide. It's like 2 1/4 inches. So I have an oh. They have zeros. I have numbers also. Let's say that fast. Looks like there's 3. I'm looking for, I have, that's an E. 2. Oh, I needed that E. Come back here. E. We just need an L. We got it. There is the L. I'm going backwards. And the O. I will fix it. So the only place that they have the little pegs on the back are about 1/4 inch high. And they're a really neat font, actually. These are plastic. So, I mean, the H is really big. You'll take this one in Leo? You got it, Christy. And then I will show you. Oh, I don't need that. Three times. Got it. Perfect. Thank you. Okay. In your zip bag you go. Leo's being a little obstinate. But we got him in there. We tamed him. We got it. I might be able. So, Kathleen, have enough. I think in these ones to do princess in both sizes, and of course I have Scrabble tiles. And if we don't have enough here, I was once the multimedia scrapbookers back before they started doing the digital stuff. I hoarded Scrabble games. So I have somewhere between 5 and 8 Scrabble games over on a bookshelf over there. These 2 bags are just the letters and the stands. So if you wanted that, oh, I got 2 bags. I got another bag of stands in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like I got like 8 stands. The Scrabble tiles, I would probably say, hey, there's Jeff. We could do this. I think they do these normally for about 1/4 a piece. So 4 for $1. The Scrabble tiles. That's what they do them for at our local vendor mall. And I would be fine with that. And the stands I do for $1 a piece. So there's that style. And last kind that I have is this one. It says die cut lettering kit. They're also vintage. Looks like they used them for like bulletin boards and such. It says easy to use, out of Chicago, Illinois. Originally, it was a complete alphabet. Look at their little logo guy. Duro Dan. You see him? He kind of looks like Santa Claus. So this particular one are made out of a cardboard, like a 1/8 inch cardstock. And they are also white. And a totally different font. They are approximately 2.5 inches tall. And like the U is 1 and 3/8 inch wide. That are, yeah, right in there. They're pretty much all the same height and width because they were using them for bulletin boards or signs and such. So, okay, it's just, it's taped together. Nope, these ones aren't templates. I don't think so. They're 3 and 3/8 inch thick cardboard letters that you can use. Well, I suppose you could use them as templates, but there's more than, I mean, if there's 150 in here, there's well more than one of each letter in the alphabet. And so like this, somebody did take it and make this is, oh, what is this called? The red paper. So they did trace them and make some like paper letters with them. What's the colored paper called? I have totally can't remember that. Oh my goodness. Construction. Oh my gosh. Yes, Kathy. Kathy just been reading my mind tonight. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna double check Jeff, Kathy, blah blah blah. Oh, in which one? In a variety of them, Kathleen? Yes, Melinda's got it too. The Scrabble ones. Okay. We'll see what we can do with that one. Because you know what's going to happen? Whatever doesn't sell here, I'm bringing to your house and we're going to bag it up for my boo. You and I are going to have fun. All right. So in the Scrabble, times 6. For Kathleen. All right. We will figure out if we can do that. All right. Yeah, see, look, Kathleen even got construction paper tonight. Looks like somebody's kid or dog got to this one. Somebody chewed that one up a little bit. But I mean, I thought they were neat because you could actually use the cardstock letters themselves. And like y'all are saying, that would make sense. That's why there's some other letters in here that are just plain paper that somebody had cut out. They probably needed more vowels. They needed to buy a vowel and created more to finish whatever poster, whatever they were working on. So it says, yeah, die cut from high quality 90-point cardstock available. They came in all these different fonts. This is the font right here that this one is. And then there's a little script one, and then the small cursive one. And each of them came in 6 different white, black, red, blue, gold, and silver. But this is a white set. All right. Those are the styles that I have available. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got it, Kathleen. I will put that on your note as well. These sound like Lincoln Logs to me, anyway. Put that back over there. Am I missing any other requests for any other names or words or anything like that in the chat, Kristen? And I mean, I only have 1 or 2, but I had some of these at the booth, like the magnet ones. But all I have is a J and the U in the mix right here that's with me tonight. So I know it was kind of a long shot, but I thought it'd be kind of fun to see this one be fun for somebody's name. You have the ampersand in between so and so, like Jeff and Becky, or as the pastor said it, Beck and Jeffy. Yeah, totally. We can totally do that as well. If anybody's doing on the playback or watching again, you can let me know if there's something you're interested in. And we can go from there. I'm going to put these all over there. I have those couple requests that I already have for figuring out if we can do those letters or those phrases specifically, including the Noel. I got them all written down. And then just going to give a quick refresher. I still have baby gnomes left. They're the itty bitty, less than 1 inch tall, 3D printed gnomes in multicolors. Okay, we'll talk. And I brought it back up just in case, because I knew letters might not do it. But are you ready, Miss Kristen? Speaking of which, I would love, now that we're at the end of the 12 days, for people to put in the chat in different, probably easiest here on the day 12, what is your favorite category? $1 each, Kristen. What your favorite categories were throughout the days, what your favorite thing was about the 12 days. What I could do anything that's positive reinforcement, positive criticism, any negative comments, more than likely I'll just be taken down, because we're just going to be all on the what we liked about it and go from there. So, all right, Kathy's going to take 2. You got it, Kathy. Perfect. And then my backup for finishing off the night is, pause, Kathy is correcting you. Oh, I don't think they were $2. They were $1 each. But I can double check. I'm pretty sure they were 1 each. I can... Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were 1 each, Kathy. Fairly certain they were. If they weren't, and I have them, when I do all the invoicing, I will make them $1 each. Yep, that's what I thought, MJ. No worries. I'm thinking my memory on that one might keep me. So in that case, she wants 4. You got it. Easy peasy. Thank you, Kim. Keychains were your favorite? Oh, thank you, Vintage55. So here's what I have for the end. I have our friend Gail has worn off a little bit on me. Well, you can go back and look at any of the previous ones, and pretty much about, say, 20, 30 minutes in, it will start whatever the theme is for the night, so you can at least see what they were. Yep, everybody likes, I think Wade's are probably right up there at the top. But our friend Gail has worn off on me. I know you guys have seen these mini brand balls. Well, I found out they came in a retro edition. And I got a few for myself, and I thought, well, if I had any night that ran a little short, I thought it'd be kind of fun to open them up with you guys. And if I got duplicates and that kind of stuff, I could share them with you. And because, I mean, unless if really want to make like some earrings or something like that. Thank you, Kristen. Yeah, it's kind of a whole different way to do it. So I figured I'd just open up a couple of these and go from there. How is that? Oh, they're double wrapped. What are they? So I think they came out. I think Gail started collecting these like 2 or 3 years ago. So this company is called Zuru. They're called what they call blind bags. So you're picking a random package, and there's a whole variety of items that you could get, kind of like the old, like getting baseball cards, where you're not, you don't know what's in it. So half the fun is opening it, kind of like the gnome advent calendar, to see what we have. Now they started out with like the originals were just mini brands, so they had little things that were current brands on the market, like I had a few of them during my miniature days, like the Hershey's bar, the Heath bar, the chocolate syrup, the chip bags, all that kind of stuff. They're scaled so that they would be for, say, around a Barbie kind of size. So if you wanted them for doing that kind of, what do they call that? Like a dollhouse, but Barbie size. And then they started coming out with different things, like they have food you can put together, babies, shoes, plants, home. And then they came out with these retro ones. So these retro style ones are supposed to be the products that have retro packaging from the 70s and 80s-ish. Are they, Kim? once I actually found them in the stores, I'm like, I have to get some of these. I have to see what we can find. So inside, so it opens up like the old legs pantyhose kind of eggs, but it's a sphere. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. I get 4 items in they're still in packages, so we don't know what they are. And then we get this whole thing that shows you what all different kinds they have. So you can like check them off as you go. Right, you can find Gail. There's Gail. You can find almost anything in the ball in the miniatures. So they're really fun. And so they have different categories within the retro. They have legendary, iconic, luxury, ultra rare, rare, common. These are the commons. So like the ones I've seen are like the cassette tapes or the batteries. The Diet Coke. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to open up a couple. And like I said, if I get duplicates, I would share them with you guys. So how does that sound? So here's our first one. I know there's several, what do we call it? Content creators that do blind bags all the time. They do opening the bags of like the baseball cards, the sports cards. Right, but these are geared more towards the adults, especially like the retro ones. So here's the first one we got. Hershey's syrup. And even some of the toy ones have like the packaging of the toy, and then it has the toy in miniature inside of the package. It's very clever marketing. The ones I've been looking for, Scotch brand, 900. Oh my God. See, look, these are so cool. Look, it opens up and there's the cassette tape inside. That is, the attention to detail is super cool. So I figured we'll just, there's 5. One was stuck together. Yeah, you're right. You are right, Christy. And if you're lucky, it's not the one that's got the dog food on the top. I think Mom had one that was a cat food can cover like that. And occasionally it went on the chocolate syrup. So we'll just open them up and then we'll see if there's duplicates and we'll go from there. Mentos. And I know there are people that like buy these specifically to make jewelry out of them. At Comic-Cons and stuff like that. We're going to need like a whole bag just for trash. That was number 3. Tell them, Gail. Every time I'm like, Gail's open more of those. Gail and I need to have like a miniature day. V8 juice. Super cute. And Planters Peanuts, the cocktail style with Mr. Peanut. Yes, they're in the kids aisle. They're in the toy section. And usually what I do when I go looking for them is, depending on which location you're at, like if you have the Walmart app on your phone, I normally open the Walmart app and just put in mini brands, because even if it's supposed to be in one certain section of the toy aisle, each store is different of where they do them. So I've tried to look at Target and they don't usually have them. Oh, now this one's going to be obstinate. We're opening bowl number 2. Yeah, they are they're fun miniatures. So it brings me back to the stuff that I used to get as kids. Oh, this one will be here a while. Like when I would hang out at the antique shows with my parents, and you could, they'd have the little things like the Wades, and I'd get to pick 1 or 2 of those each antique store, each show, or even antique stores when we go places. And that's where my miniatures from my kid collection started. It's made out of recycled plastic. Oh, yeah. There's dolls. You talk about a rabbit hole. This is probably one you could go down. Oh, and there's books. They have miniature books too. They have the shoes. They're like inside they have the cardboard box, and you open the box and the shoes are in it. Handbags. I mean, come on. All sorts of different ones. Okay, ball number 2. Same paper. This one is really light. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I guess we get 5. Wait, what? They say retro. Okay. They're really small. They have Disney's, like what do they call those ones that they get these little charms like this? The Doorables. We're all gonna go down a whole bunch of Google rabbit holes tonight. And why they're called Doorables, I don't know, but they're like a little characterized Disney character. And then since people have been getting so many of them, they're trying to find things to do with them other than just making earrings, necklaces, that kind of stuff. And then they started putting them on like a pin. So they coordinated the beads. And this is Owl, I think, from either Bambi or like Snow White or something like that. And then it's on a pin. It's a way for people to justify buying a whole bunch of minis. So the first one out of number 2 is hot tamales. This was something I never bought. I maybe would have one from a friend's, and that was more than enough for me. The Funko, the action figures. Dum Dum Pops. This has a little squishy piece in the middle. Yeah, but I don't like spicy things. Now, I would have probably done what were the other ones? The Mike and Ike's and the fruity flavors. See, these couple are really flat. I get to share all the fun with you guys this way. Better Homes and Gardens magazine. That is quite a vintage edition. I don't believe it has a date on it, and it doesn't open. How could really? I mean, it doesn't come as too much of a surprise, does it, Stephanie? I am the most sensitive of all sensitives in terms of most people that I know. I don't like cinnamon gum. I don't like putting pepper on anything to spice it. Here's a floppy disk by 3M. It's in the little. How many people melted these in their car? Oh my gosh. Yeah, no. Red Hots at like Valentine's Day. They burn my tongue. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, we got a duplicate. Our first duplicate, Hershey's syrups. Syrups, like it's plural. I have 2 of them, but it only says 1. All right. This ball 1, ball 2. Is Jeff still listening? I want like there's like a macaroni and cheese one. I think those look really cool. You ready for ball number 3? I thought it'd be way more fun to open them with you guys anyway than sitting here doing it all by myself. Oh, come on. It has a little thing that's supposed to be easy to zip. What a mess. Okay, halfway to opening it. I'm guessing they did that so that people wouldn't open them in the store. Well, so it'd be really obvious if they opened them in the store. Then if anybody wants, because they put the paperwork that shows all the different kinds, I'll have multiples of those available too. All right, we got something that feels a little bit, well, it's bigger, but it's not by much. Yeah, when I started college, we still had floppy disks in the, well, we were on a mainframe to start with. Energizer batteries. These have got to be D's. I mean, they're tiny, but I'm guessing that's how the D's and C's came back in the day. How many of them, how many D batteries did it take for your boombox to take it anywhere? And how long would it last? Number 2, Armor All. Everybody got a car kit when they got their first car with Armor All, and that's so cute. I definitely do. I think my boombox was probably 6 to 8. I got a Diet Coke. Yeah, right there, Kathy. Right? That's it. It wouldn't last very long. I don't think that they made those rechargeable batteries until my kids were, so early 2000s. That's when they started making those rechargeable batteries. We have a composition notebook, and that one's slurred too. Composition notebook in the traditional black and white, and this one opens, has pages, lined and everything. They were super heavy, but then, you know, they made movies like, what was it? What was the name of that one, Jeff? He's probably not listening anymore. Where the guy where he's holding it over his head, or the one where he's playing it on his lawnmower. We have the last one from this ball is Cheese Balls by Planters. It almost looks like that lid should be able to come off, but I don't think it does. Love Actually. Thank you, Kim. I mean, they even have the barcodes. It would, Kathy. It's super cool. All right. Number 4. I think it takes longer just to get the balls open than anything. And I think, see that one totally. Oh my goodness. We're going to have just one whole bag just for this mess. My trash can is too full to start to even put it in it. These would be great for the balls themselves, would then be great for oh yeah, Say Anything with John Cusack. That was it. That Kim, sorry. Minus points for you. One of my favorite things as a kid was getting the giant eggs at the Easter egg hunt. These would be perfect for that. For Easter egg, if you got kids, for reusing them for an Easter egg hunt. You might have to do some camouflage on them. Good try, Kim. Maybe you'll get it next round. You never know what kind of trivia I'll ask for. Kathy's usually our trivia gal. Oh, this is a not D-cell, 9 volt. Oh, they would be good for ornaments, Kathy. A 9 volt battery. It's got the black cat on it. 9 lives, ever ready. And then we tap it. Why is this thing? This is huge compared to, where did our other batteries go? Compared to the other batteries. I mean, that's huge. But the silver ones were my favorite, or the silver with the cleared lids. Thanks, Bonnie. Yes, Kodak film, Kodak Gold. Oh, It's got something in it. Okay, I gotta use special skills here. Oh, no, don't. Oh, man. That's disappointing. They could have put a little tiny film canister in there. That would have been adorable. Well, I mean, considering we're on the 4th one and we don't have more duplicates than we do so far, I'm kind of surprised. Knock on wood. A Dole sliced pineapple. I mean, they got the silver can. They got everything on them. Totally, Laura. Total missed opportunity. Oftentimes, when people are talking, we're like, they should ask us because we got great ideas. Oh, okay. So it's similar, but not exactly the same. This is another composition notebook, but it's got holographic sparkle in the cover. Can you see it? Like the holographic stickers, like Mrs. Grossman stickers, and then the pages inside. I mean, I'm wondering is, like, my first question is, do they have to pay for the copyrights for all of these brands? Well, we might have got a duplicate. Yep, we got another duplicate. Another Mentos. Yes, there are Harry Potter ones. And I think there's like a Harry Potter, what do they call it? Like a chemistry lab kind of one, where you can put little potions and stuff together. You put the glitter in and then you put the goo on top and all the things. I mean, whoever thought of this was genius. And now I'm asking Gail another question. I think they went pretty quickly from whatever they did originally, because then they had like series 1, 2, 3, however long they put them out in between, to going to all the different other things like Lord of the Rings and the babies and the books and Harry Potter. And there's one also that has all of the little Tykes toys in miniature, like smaller than, say, a McDonald's toy, but a little bit bigger than these miniatures. And so they're like the slide and the tool, like the tool bench. But all those, and the little cozy coop. Okay, number 1 up. Here we go. Got a duplicate. Planners Peanuts. I just wanted to hang out with you guys more, right? Here's Pez. Oh, look at those graphics. Is it open? No, doesn't open. I don't remember this kind of packaging for Pez. Looks like a whole tin, and then with the candies on the inside, like you open it like this way. I don't remember this one. Well, first we're opening them to see what we got, Mom. How do we say this one? Gold. Is this? Oh yeah, there it is. You can see it now. The Haribo. Now that is something I never pronounced right when it first came out. The gummy bears. Those just have a little stuffing in the middle for them to look 3D. I think it was 70s. Okay. I don't think I had much Pez as a kid. Frosted Flakes. They're great. By Kellogg's. Oh, and this is some great graphics on the back of the box. Haribo. Is that how you pronounce it? Is it like tomato? Haribo? I don't. Again, sometimes I think that is what part of the country you're from as to how things are pronounced. Turtle wax. Ask Steven. There's a lot of things that he pronounces differently than I do. That goes with the where'd it go? The Armor All. Yeah, they just, I mean, genius. I think they originally started to cost what, $4 or $5, and they're not $4 or $5 anymore. Don't say anything. Just yeah, I'm kind of there with you. Sipping the Hershey's and drinking. Oh, I'm not sipping the Hershey's and drinking straight from the can of syrup. The Hershey's I normally had was the like the cocoa, not the cocoa powder, but the like the dark chocolate, non-sweetened cocoa. Stephanie. Make sure my, oh, don't do that. There it is. Okay, this is number 6. It's my last one. I tried to be good and just get 2 anytime I went to the store whenever I could find them. Oh, 1948. Oh, we had a duplicate on the Kodak Gold camera film box. And then they made those straws that had the cocoa or the chocolate in the straw for you to put in your milk. I got a second Diet Coke can. See, I could make myself Diet Coke earrings. That might be a little heavy, though. Number 3. I just remember we weren't allowed to have anything. I mean, we didn't have Frosted Flakes. We were only allowed to have cereal. Oh, this one stinks. We got duplicates on all of them so far. That stinks. It just is. It's what it is. Those D-cell batteries again. But we were allowed to put sugar on our cereal. We just weren't allowed to eat Frosted Flakes, Fruit Loops, Apple Jacks. All I had was Cheerios, Rice Krispies, Corn Flakes, that kind of ones. Duplicate. Better Homes and Gardens again. $5.99 were what the first ones were. Okay, Gail, thank you. And the last one, oh, this last ball is all duplicates. Cheese balls. All right. So I've opened all the ones that I got. Right. See, we never had the Cool Whip out of the can. I mean, out of the Ready Whip. We only had Cool Whip. So how about we'll start from the beginning, and I'm going to keep a Diet Coke for myself to put on my shelf. And I probably will look at something else here too. I mean, I think the cassette is really cool, but I mean, I didn't make mixtapes, but lots of people did. Or you put the pencil in the cassette and twirl it around so that it could, rewind or fast forward. All right, I'm just going to start at number 1, at ball number 1, and I'll offer them up at a $2 start. How about that? So I will do this, just kind of like we did Wade's. I have 2 available. Are you down for that, Miss Kristen? And we'll just go through them. I did not eat shredded wheat. No, thank you. That was not. And I refuse to eat oatmeal too. Just saying. Ask my mom. I'm sure she'll tell you all the things that I used to refuse to eat as a kid. Yeah, number 1 usually on the top of her list is the French toast. Yep, 2 available. Hershey's syrups. You love oatmeal? Okay. I mean, it's a texture thing for me. It's too mushy. No, it's not too spicy, Laura. I mean, Kathy. Look, you're getting me in trouble now. I'm sure you do. I'm sure there's certain ones that'll come up. All right, so Laura wants one. She's going to do last call. You got it. Oh, what did I mean, we didn't have very much spicy food as a kid, quite honestly. Thank you, Laura. Sorry about that. Almost blamed you for something there. Okay, you get there. Now I have 2 available. Planters Peanuts. Cocktail peanuts to be exact, with Mr. Peanut himself on the canister. Do some of the food ones have things that you can like open them? Because I think some of the toy ones are really cool because they have like the Barbies inside the package, or I think they had like those twirling. I don't remember what those were called. You like pushed it and then they like spun and the wings would go up and they come down like the propeller leaves on trees. Thank you, Laura. All right, we're going to pass on the peanuts. There we go. I have 1 V8 available. I'm sure there's so many people that would love a V8. This is something else I wouldn't have drunk as a kid. The V8 juice. I still don't drink this, just saying. I think the only time I've gotten V8 is to make some sort of a spaghetti sauce or something like that. We did this one. Okay. 2 available of the Mentos. Yeah, I agree. No, thank you. My kind of thought is, why would you want to drink tomato soup? Watery tomato soup, for that matter. And of course you do, Stephanie. You would be the friend that I would ask Kristen. They're the ones on the other side of the table at dinner that we go to, say, a Mexican restaurant, and I go, I can smell your jalapenos from my side of the table. Mentos. These would be just a cute little earrings. People would be coming up really close to you to read and see what those say, though. They're so tiny. Okay. And then the last one is that little Scotch cassette tape in the package. We used to do mix tapes, or you take the boom box with all those D batteries in it and put it next to the TV and record the theme songs, the opening theme songs or closing songs to the TV shows. I know I recorded the with Fred Savage, whatever that one music was. Atomic Jets or Help. Something like that, Kathy. Yeah. Well, you could just, yes, the Wonder Years. That's it. Points for Kristen and Kathy again. So Stephanie, what we do is you just leave the spicy stuff to the side for me, and I'll eat the plain version. And it's not too hard of a thing to do. Oh, a handheld cassette player. Dukes of Hazzard was the best. I have 1 of the Dum Dum bag of pops, suckers. I know it was really hard to pause or stop at the right time. I totally agree. Stephanie, you might need these. They're the hot tamales. Look, he's a fireman. Look at how cute he is. Really cute. So There's the dum-dums. There's the hot tamale. Sorry, I held up too. Cindy, are you on the dum-dums? Or at the night of the museum? I know this is further back, but or not as old, but you know. Gum dum dum dum. Got it, Cindy. Cindy B, you got it. And then she can call that one down. I don't want to smush this one. I'm going to knock things over tonight. Yep, one available, hot tamales. I had a lady come up to me in Goodwill the last time I was there. She goes, "Wow." She goes, "I make tamales." I was like, "No, thank you. I'm good." Usually businesses frown on you coming in and trying to sell things inside their establishment that they're paying the rent on, but you know, you never know. All right, Stephanie is in on the hot tamales. I don't know, Kristen, we seem to successfully have had dinners together with my tastes of not spicy food. You gotta vouch for me. You got it, Stephanie. Thank you. Okay, do we have any other? Oh, here we go. I know this is one we were waiting for. I have two available. Better Homes and Gardens. Now, these unfortunately don't open like the little notebooks do. And they're like made out of like a hard plastic. These would be cute as earrings. I know somebody was asking about that earlier. So, oh, okay, come on now. Try and get my sticky note. Stephanie is interested in one. Who else? Cindy B, Marilyn. So it looks like we might have to have a little bit more of a who came in next if you want to go more than two. So Mom, you're the third one. Do you want to be out or go three? Or we could buy you some mini brand balls at Walmart and we can open them up at your house. Or we could talk to Gail, see if Gail has any. All right. I got it. So Cindy and Marilyn in. Does that accommodate everybody in the chat? No, Gail doesn't have any. Oh, bummer. That means we just have to go find some more, Gail. I found these at two different Walmarts. I've been at three Walmarts looking for. Well, every time they last call. Thank you, Kristen. Every time they rearrange one of our stores, a whole bunch of merchandise is no longer available. So then I have to go find where they put it, where they rearranged it to. Do you guys have any of these new ones where they are putting in these big, huge displays in the clothing section that the walls are like 15 feet tall with video screens in them and giant mannequins like they're trying to be a department store? Thank you, everyone, on those. They're all, it's crazy to me. All right, this one is the 3M floppy disk that comes out of its envelope. What are all the things on the back? Oh, you need like multiple magnifying lenses to read that one. Right. I mean, it's crazy when they rearrange stuff. I'm like, and they redid one of our stores, Angela, is in on the floppy disk. Where did it go? Okay. You count that one. To find the rest of my sticky notes underneath the wrapping paper. You got it, Angela. I thought they had just rearranged, like taken out some of the self-checkouts, but they rearranged the entire front end of the store. So it's not just that they've like done the whole flow of traffic differently. Thank you, Angela. So it funnels in, everybody has to go through the main line. And then, so you go through this line to get in, and then there's like cashiers, but then on the outside of those, they're all the self-checkouts. So you have to go all through the main line to go to the checkout stands to get out. So they've tried to put it so that nobody can just like go straight through the doors and take stuff out. You know, I get it, but I know they've got some crazy stuff locked up lately when I've been there. I agree. All right, 2 available on the Energizer batteries. This would be super cute as a, oh, you can hear them. Can you hear them in there? I don't know where my microphone is. They're kind of shaking in there. I wouldn't want to open it to see. What was I saying? What was locked up last time that I saw? I don't remember. There was something that I was like, that's nuts. That's locked up. I mean, I know they're trying to cut down on theft, but you wonder how anybody buys anything sometimes. Okay. Well, that's what I thought at first, that they'd taken out the self-checkout lanes. And then I realized I have to go through the whole line just to get to a cashier even. Yeah. Anyway, that's only one out of the 3 big ones. There's a couple other big ones, but I haven't been to them in a while. So I have 2 of the comp notebooks. One is the prism background, and one is the regular black and white with the matte finish. They only have 15 and under. Oh, wow. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yes, I do. Do you want that second one? Oh, yeah. Baby formula is always been locked up around here. So we have Kristen in on the notebooks. I think we're over to this. And Cindy B. We got it. Thank you. Kim, are you still in the chat? Can you count down? Oh, she's got it. Nope. Last call on the notebooks. So it'll be a choice. I know you can do it yourself if you want to. Right? Do you need a tiny spoon? We can make a little tiny chocolate sundae. We had oh, there's so many different things that went through my head all in that one thing about miniatures and chocolate sundaes. You can call it, Kristen. I got the notebook. Very, very slow. I know Kim doesn't have very good internet where she's at on the Western Slope. Well, she's calling it. Think about which one you'd like, please, Kristen. Shiny, regular, or both? You're doing that. I'll put Cindy's away. She's taken 2. You got it, Kristen. Thank you. Perfect. We have 2 cheese balls available. Planters cheese balls. These aren't Cheers. Cheeto brand. I mean, I think this was genius with the canister with the lid, just like Pringles. I mean, it's way. I mean, if you live anywhere that's humid or anything, to have the container that you could put the lid on. Oh, do you remember the potato strings that used to come in canisters like this too? Those were pretty good. We used to get those at Walgreens back when you could get Christmas presents for, for your parents for 69 with the coupons. Yep. They were good. They're great for spring on top of casseroles and stuff. Last time I think I found them at Walmart, I was like, "Ooh, well, that's expensive." Okay, I have an Armor All bottle, spray bottle. It looks like a Viking. Strong formula. It's got a $2 coupon on it. Look, Kathleen, if you're still awake, you have a $2 little mini coupon on the Armor All bottle. I wonder if they would honor that. This is true, Laura. I mean, dehydrated, right? MOR. Got it. For Ms. Laura. Thank you so much. Now we are done with that one. Next up, 2 available. Oh, she's on last call. I got it. Oh, good. I'll bag it up. Don't want to miss anything. Bag it and tag it like evidence. Thank you, Laura. 2 Kodaks available. I mean, that'll be cool. You might need some turtle wax when I get to that. It's coming up as well to go with it. They're just like the cardboard box itself. I remember the ones that used to have the little panel on the top, and then they'd come in 2 sizes so that they could stock one on top of each other, and then the hole for the panel thing would go through the top, and then they'd have room for 2 in the space of 1 like that on the little pegs. Mom's in on the film. Okay. Right there. Be thinking about whether you want 1 or 2 while she's counting you down. Or both. Well, 2 would be both, right? Kristen said it differently than I did. That one is in there. This is next. Just 1. You got it. I have the Black Cat 9-volt battery, 9 lives. I'm wondering, I mean, it's got the little positive, negative on top. It's got cute graphics with the cat on it. And clever with the 9 lives correlation there. And I know I said earlier, but I know we all make sure that we had juice left in the battery before you plugged it in. Okay. What I went through 9 volt batteries on is I had a plush poodle. Kristen's in it too. Thank you. A plush poodle radio. And that's where I had to keep putting batteries in. It had the volume and the tuning knobs on it. Kristen, 9 volts. Last call. They did. They did get warm. I'm surprised half the toys that needed batteries didn't catch on fire with how hot batteries used to get. Yep. Yep. Well, going on vacation, you used to have to bring 30, 40, well, 30, 40. I would buy rolls of film all throughout the year, so I'd have a giant bag of film to take pictures when we go on vacation. No, I think she was on the Kodak ahead before. Okay. One available, Dole sliced pineapples. Who knows how many pineapples it took to make a can full of pineapple rings? You're good, Kim. We got it. We all know Kristen's getting that one. Just saying. It also reminds me of the big cans of juice. People would use those for baby shower punch or wedding showers, bridal showers. They put the sherbet, the pineapple juice, and some sort of lemon lime cola. That's right. It had a cat on it. Just like Kim. Kim likes the birds. Kristen likes the cats. Hawaiian punch? Yes. Or Kool-Aid. The packages of Kool-Aid? Now, baby shower punch is pretty good. 1 turtle wax available. Holographics all the way around. I have to say, it almost looks like a 2-liter or a big bottle of lemon juice because of the color of the bottle. Mom's in on the turtle wax. Don't know if. Okay. So the last ones I have are all singles from here on out. Last call. I know, Kim. I know. Because it's gonna go with her turtles. They're sold to Mom. She's got to shine up all them turtles in the window. Yeah, Kool-Aid was cheap. What was expensive was the sugar to put in it. Oh, like pixie sticks. Yep. I think they don't carry those big long pixie sticks anymore that were like 2 feet long. Frosted Flakes box with the old school graphics on the back. Win $5 a week allowance for a whole year. 555 winners. Because we used to, as part of the PTO, we would put on dances for the middle school, and we would sell. Oh, Cindy's in on the Frosted Flakes. We would sell the glow stick necklaces and bracelets, and then we'd have like a little snack stand that the kids could buy stuff, and we'd get those big, super long pixie sticks, the big giant ones to sell. So now that's Jell-O. We wouldn't eat it just the Jell-O. I mean, the Midwest, I'm telling you what, you can't do anything but use Jell-O the way you're supposed to. For Cindy B. I mean, that's sacrilege. It's only meant for church basement potlucks and get-togethers. Thank you, Cindy. The Pez container, tin. I have never tried Jell-O in powdered form because it's got all the sugar and everything in it too, doesn't it? Not saying I'm going to, but that was not one that I ever tried. Huh. Who knew? Yep, the Norwegian Lutheran church basements. Well, it's all, you have to listen to Midwest Mom on Instagram and Facebook and the TikTok. She tells us, she's got the whole thing down. Minnesota salads that aren't really salads. She is a riot. She is so funny. We got Kim in for 2. Mom, do you want to be 3 on the Pez? And I have 2 left. We'll be right on time. She did a whole little video on making lefse too. All right, Kim. Mom's in at 3 on the Pez. This actually looks like that Midwestern mom. Kim is out. All right. Does anybody else follow that Midwestern mom on social media? Her salads are my favorite because she almost makes my grandma's cranberry salad recipe to a T. Except for she puts cream cheese in it, I think. My grandma didn't put cream cheese in it. All right, thank you. Last 2, I have a Diet Coke. And I have the Haribo gummy bears. And I hate to do this. I'm going to let you contemplate these 2. I got a shiver and I need a quick intermission. I'll be super, super fast right back. Oh, goodness. I apologize. Certain parts of me are super stubborn, and that's just one of them, and I have to listen to it. So, catch me up. We had Marilyn in. She wants the Diet Coke. Perfect. Thank you. We'll be twins, Marilyn. You and I. I have the other one. Thank you. And then you can let me know if anybody is in on the gummy bears. Oops, they're upside down. There they are. And that is a wrap. That is all of our baggies. Yeah, they are super cute commercials. All right. Oh, how about, is anyone interested in these little, I know everyone comes with one. I would just put one in. Let me just, I think there's only 4 or 5 people-ish that have bought minis, and I'll try and put one in every. I don't have to keep one. I have 6 I can spread out to everybody in the that purchased the little minis. Not a problem. Yeah, can you believe it? 12 days. Oh, sure. Now the minis are tipping over. We're gonna close this mini one so they don't go everywhere. Oh yeah, that's not a bad idea, Kathy. I'll see how many I need and adjust accordingly. I'm sure Gail has some here for Mom, so we won't need one for Mom. I'm sure Gail would be willing to give up one, or we can ask. So, oh my goodness, can you believe we did it? 12 days in a row. So thank you everybody so much for coming and supporting the channel. It is a lot, and I appreciate it so much. It is really neat to think that I have this really fun community of people that we can come together, chat, have a good time, not have to worry about all sorts of different craziness going on out there, and just have a good time getting together and enjoying junk and all the other good stuff. So thank you all so much. I will be posting on the community tab here on YouTube, which, where it says like videos, lives, and then it says community. You kind of have to scroll over to that and you touch it, and it's like little Post-it notes that will be posted on my channel. And that's where I will post who won the free shipping. When I get all of this entered in tonight, those names will go in. I'll have Jeff watch over my shoulder for picking our winner for that. And also have special thank you gifts that are going in everybody's packages from me to you guys, because I can't do it without you. And it is an amazing way for me to be, I say, a second career, because being a mom for 25 years was my first career. And I've always wanted to be a personal shopper, and this is just so much fun to me. And I appreciate you guys being able to be here with me to do it. 10 million thanks to Kristen and Kim for stepping up and being mods for us here. It's so much fun to be able, again, to see you in the chat and to help out with that. It's very appreciated as well. So love you guys. It's been super fun. Have a great Christmas season. I'm going to take a couple weeks off. I haven't picked a date yet to come back in January, but again, I will put that on the community chat and let you know when that is. I will be sending out invoices probably over the next week, and we will go from there. So all right, everybody. Thank you so much. Love you guys. Have a good night. See you soon. See you in the chats.